bolsters, or just find some cushions, things to pad yourself up with and make yourself cozy with that you can find around your house. Couch cushions work really good, house quilts work really good, any kind of bed pillows or blankets. Tonight we'll be focusing our practice around the idea of contentment. In yoga, there's the word santosha. And I'll read to you one of these beautiful cards that I have that have little intentions on them. Simply peace cards. Contentment is settling into the middle place between agony and bliss, where you can pause, like the turnaround breath between inhalation and exhalation, pleasantly allowing things to be as they are. And I think contentment is a really easy thing to do when things are going well. We can feel grateful and happy, and things are going the way that we like. But when things aren't going the way that we like, such as the current situation we're in, where many of us are being forced to self-isolate and make choices to stay home and put a pause on things that we really enjoy, it's hard to find contentment. And especially on a holiday weekend, happy holidays, by the way, if you're celebrating any of the holidays that are around us right now. Myself, I've been celebrating a combination of Passover and Easter. Even then, in the contentment of having those holidays and a couple of loved ones close by, it doesn't have the same effect as having the freedom to be with my family and do the things that we normally do. So how can we find contentment in these challenging times? This practice this evening especially will be focused on opening the heart, and that's where we can find our connection to contentment, Anahata chakra, the heart chakra. So one of my favorite things that a yoga teacher could ever say is, tonight we will start lying down on our backs in Shavasana. So that's my gift to you tonight, is we will start and end in Shavasana. So take your time to settle down onto your mat. You can set yourself up in any way that you like. For this Shavasana, if you would like to place a bolster under your thighs and a pillow behind your head, you can. And lay completely, comfortably and still. And feel free to put a blanket over top of you as well. Once you get settled, let your arms and legs relax out to the side. So I'll just be a little role model here. For example, you can put the cushion underneath your thighs. That feels good. A big or little cushion or a bolster, and one underneath your head. And for the Shavasana, I encourage you to keep your arms open to the sides, palms facing up. Close your eyes or comfortably gaze inward. It's going to be soft. Opening breaths here as you breathe in. See if you can feel expansion as deeply into your body as possible for this first breath. Maybe a sigh out your mouth as you exhale. And continue to breathe deeper and deeper with each breath, trying to find that equanimous breath, a similar length for the inhalation and the exhalation. Awareness, some things that you are grateful for in this moment. And I think that's where we are able to connect to the idea of contentment or santosha, is a sense of gratitude. What are you grateful for this evening? I know for myself, I had the experience yesterday of spending time in just a very small circle with my two daughters. And we shared some traditions that we have in our family that we would normally take part in this time of year with a much larger gathering of people. And I was really content that I could carry on those traditions and have that special time together. Today I was able to go for a walk with one of my daughters and my dogs and just be in nature. So tune into what it is that you're grateful for, and as you breathe in deeply, bringing awareness to those areas of gratitude, see if you can start to cultivate that sense of santosha, and know that even when the world around around you starts to become challenging, that there's always something that you can anchor gratitude toward and contentment toward. Let this opening posture allow you to feel nourished and protected and held by the earth below you. See if you can tap into that energy deep, deep down into the earth, far below where you might be. You could be high up in a tower, you could be on your basement floor, you might be in your living room, if you're outside. Wherever it is that you are this evening, tap into that deep energy of the earth, Great Mother. And if you like, find some intentions for your practice tonight, maybe in addition to the idea of contentment. I ask you to find 2 specific intentions, one personal, something that you would like to weave into the practice, and then something collective, something that you'd like to create for the greater good. And weave those in, even name them. Maybe for your personal intention, I am, and then your intention, and maybe for the collective intention, together we are, and your collective intention. And let those simmer and spread throughout this practice. Let the flavor of those intentions seep into whatever it is that you're bringing into the experience tonight for you. I always think of this yin practice as a big nourishing bowl of soup, and you can add in all of these different elements. You can make it really mellow and simple. You can make it very full and robust. And add in the ingredients that would be the most nourishing for you this evening. And from here, see if you can count yourself up 12 more deep breaths. Feel free to sigh with your mouth. Feel free to take the Brahmari breath at the sound of the Om with your lips closed. Last few deep breaths here. Fill up as much as you can, all the way up to your chest and shoulders. Feel that broadening in the front line of the body. As you exhale, let everything last couple of breaths. Deep inhale. And a long exhale, sigh out your mouth. And then bring your hands, one onto your heart, one onto your abdomen. We'll share one collective Om to open our practice. Deep clearing breath in to begin. Sigh out your mouth, exhale. Together for Om, inhale. Breathe in again. And breathe out again. We'll slowly start to make our way out of Shavasana. Welcome to roll over to your left or right side, whichever is more comfortable for you this evening. And take a few moments here, a few deep breaths, lying on the side. Remind yourself of your intentions. and together we are personal and collective. And find a dedication for your practice this evening. Someone you can share this energy with. Maybe it's one person or a group of people. And then use your top hand and slowly push yourself all the way up to your seat. You can move the props out from behind you. Welcome into a windshield wiper of the knees side to side. So feet are wide, knees are wide, side to side. Now our next posture will be a supine twist, but I wanted to bring you up so you can take a look and see what some of the options are. For some of you, you might want a deeper twist, and for some of you, more gentle. So you can continue this windshield wiper side to side, and I'll show you lying down on your back. You're welcome to use a cushion or a bolster if you like, and you'll bring the bolster or pillow between your inner thighs. Knees will go to the left side, right arm will go to the right, and we'll switch. Or if you like something deeper, cross your left leg over top of your right, maybe even hook the toes for a twisted root. Legs go to the left, arm goes to the right. And finally, left leg straight, right knee over top. So 3 options here for a supine twist. So set yourself up, lying onto your back, any of those variations. Something sustainable. We'll be holding a decent amount of time on both sides with a little break in the middle. If you feel like you need to bring out more tension from your spine than usual, maybe try something a little deeper. The most gentle twist would be for both of the knees to go to one side, together, stacked, and the pillow between the thighs, or if you need extra underneath. I like personally to cactus my arm, but some people like to extend the arm, or maybe even reach the right arm straight overhead. So you decide. Left palm can be on the top thigh. If you're in a deeper variation, right leg will cross on top, right thigh on top of left. For a twisted root, maybe even cross your ankle over top of your calf. Or a one knee twist, left leg straight, right knee bend. If it feels good, look away from your knees. What's nice about doing a twist in any yoga practice is that it gives you an opportunity to internally massage, even though we don't really think of where all our organs are in space and what each of them do. They need that chance to expand and contract, a little bit of pressure, just like we would put pressure on any part of our body through massage by pressing down, squeezing, and then releasing. It's the same thing for our organs. So when we twist around the spine, our organs are wrapping around with the twist. As we inhale, they expand. As we exhale, they squeeze. And even though you might not know which ones you're squeezing or twisting, all of them are getting that opportunity with a lengthwise twist. So as you're breathing here, visualize that breath filling up all of the space through your torso, across your chest, across your shoulders. As you exhale, squeezing it in, pushing the air out to give that organ a push or squeeze. Along the spine are our 7 energy centers, our chakras in yoga, but also the lineup of our endocrine glands, all of the different glands that control different aspects of our body. And when we're twisting, particularly in the lower back, it's helping to relax the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands help to balance our response to stress. And I've been talking about that a lot lately. The response to stress is usually a release of adrenaline or cortisol. We want to minimize that as much as possible and be breath forward. Let your parasympathetic system step in more often than your sympathetic nervous system. How do you do that? You breathe deeply. How do you breathe deeply? You release stresses. across your torso, across your chest and shoulders as you twist, and then pulling in and massaging as you exhale. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Sigh, exhale. Inhale. And last breath, sigh. And from here, you'll make your way back onto the spine. Release that pillow from in between your thighs if you had it. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze up and out, send your knees into the chest like a little cannonball. If it feels good, bring your forehead to the knees. You can take different options here for releasing pose. Viparita Karani, which is legs up and arms up. Maybe a nice rotation of the wrists and ankles. If you like Happy Baby and Nanda Balasana. Decide what would feel good for 1 minute of release before you take yourself over to the right side with your knees. Just a few more breaths wherever you decided to be. When you're ready, you can come back to a neutral position. Use your cushion or bolster or whatever you like, either between your inner thighs or underneath. Take your variation, so knees together, left thigh over right, maybe hooking the toes, or right leg straight, left knee coming across for your supine twist. Using the props in any way that feels good. Left arm can be straight out in a T shape or a cactus. If you have the space, right hand on the outside of your left thigh. And finally, turning and twisting to the left. Trying to find again that deep breath, that cleansing breath, to help get that beautiful massage for the internal organs. And in Yin, we often do poses starting on the left side first because it honors the Yin energy, the left side of the body, the moon energy, feminine, more relaxed state. But it doesn't really matter. It's whatever works for you. So if you've ended up on the opposite side, it's okay. I know when you're looking at these Facebook videos, sometimes people are not the mirror image that you hope for, so it doesn't always work out when you try to copy, so don't worry about that too much. And as you're here in this twist, again, see if you can get that fullness of the breath expanding upwards and downwards, side to side, front to back. And then as you exhale, that contraction in and all of those organs squeezing and pulsing with your breath. Again, allow a simmering in of your personal and collective intention with little spices that you're adding in to help create that final flavor for your practice. Less is more. So the less you move around, the less you fiddle with things, the less you think about practice, the more benefit you will get. Find stillness. Don't worry about being perfect. Try to put yourself in as close to a shape as possible. For what I'm giving as an example, but if you have to modify or you want to make it different, just totally fine. Really, this practice is for you to learn to let go, to give yourself the space and openness. Every posture is designed to help your connective tissue relax. So here you can think about the tissues that cross over the thighs, the that go over the rib cage, that cross the chest, and open over the heart, and extend through the arms. The lymph nodes, really important here. The heart, really important here. Can you open your heart just a little bit more? Access that feeling of contentment, santosha. Find an awareness of what it is that you're grateful for this morning. Yourself for 6 more deep breaths. Last few breaths. Last 2. Inhale deeply. Sigh out your mouth. Exhale. Last 1. Inhale. And sigh out your mouth. Exhale. From here, as you're ready, make your way onto your back again. Choose a neutralizing posture. It could be just laying on your back with your knees bent. Maybe Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide. Or either of the positions we did before, Viparita Karani or Happy Baby. Take 5 deep breaths. Last breath, you can either roll to your side and push yourself up to your seat, or bring your knees to your chest and rock a few times forward and back until you can come all the way up to your seat. Rise all the way up as you're ready. We'll be making our way into a tabletop position or downward dog, simply to extend the legs. So you can either from tabletop press one heel out, tucking your toes, extending your leg, or maybe push all the way back and up. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Pedal out your heels a few times. From either of these positions, we'll make our way into sleeping swan or deer pose. So you'll slide your left knee forward in the center of your palms. You can start by sitting onto your outer left hip and pull your right knee behind your left foot. Feel free to use cushions or blocks either straight in front of you. I might try it with this great big one. Straight in front of you and lean forward. If you would rather go to sleeping swan, bring your hands down to the mat, tuck your right toes, lengthen your right leg behind you, and then you can come forward and down into any depth that you like. If you would like to bring deer pose into a twist, we did this the other day as well. Take your bolster on the outside of your left knee and twist your body over to the left. You can gaze to the right or to the left. Check it out, whichever feels good for you. I just got a little message popped up on the screen of my tablet saying that the music was a bit loud, and I realized the speaker was really close to the camera, so that's probably why. Hopefully you can hear me better now. Sorry about that. So deer pose or sleeping swan. If you're oriented in the same direction as your knees, try to come down as much as you can. If you need, you can always put blocks under your forehead. If you're twisted more to the side, same thing. You can use blocks if you like. You can be on your forearms or all the way down. Try to relax into your hips. We hold a lot of emotional tension in the hips. And sometimes we don't even know what it is that we're storing there, but it feels tight. Tight when we're walking, tight when we're sitting, tight when we're sleeping. The best way to let it go is through your breath. Try to exhale deeply. Sighing out the mouth is a beautiful way to let go. If you're quite high up, if it's hard, you can also be on your forearms. A lot of these poses, you have to find your own entry point. Please count yourself off 6 to 8 more deep breaths here, whichever variation you're in. Last few breaths, everyone. Breathe deeply. Exhale out your mouth. Sigh. Brahmari breath. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last 1. Inhale. Exhale. Take your time, slowly push yourself up as you're ready. Transitioning back into a tabletop to extend the legs one at a time, or downward dog if that feels better for you. Take 5 deep breaths. feels good to take a few breaths in child pose, you can. Knees wide or together, hips to heels, forehead down, relax arms. Slowly making your way back up to tabletop or from downward dog. The right knee will come between the hands. Sit onto your outer right hip and bring your left knee behind your right foot and stay here for deer pose, or for sleeping swan, plant your palms down. Tuck your back toes as you extend your left leg back behind you. Slide your left knee as far back as you can. And either of the positions you can lower down as much as you like. For sleeping swan, it will be straight forward. You can make a pillow with your hands or use a bolster. Turn your gaze to either side. For deer pose, the pillow or cushion, if you have one, will go in the same orientation as your hips. Turn your gaze either side. If you would like to add on that twist, especially if you did last time, take the bolster if you're using one or pillow to the outside of your right thigh and lean into it. Turning to the right for a little more twist for the neck, more gentle to the left. Whichever position you've decided to be in, allow yourself to be here. Sometimes it takes more time on one side than the other to release and let go, depending which one of your legs is dominant. Especially if your right leg is more dominant, you probably have more tension building up around the right hip. Might feel good to rock a little bit side to side. From either sleeping swan, for deer, it's more gentle. You might not notice it as much, but maybe push a little bit more to the right side, a little bit more to the left, and see where you can access the most release. One of the things that's saving me a lot right now is taking my dogs for long walks, but I'm going to places that have a lot of stairs. I'm really feeling it in my hips and my glutes. So even though I'm trying to release tension, at the same time that activity is building up muscle. So there's a difference between those two things, but in either way, we still need to let go to create a sense of relaxation. Right now, our root chakra, our Muladhara chakra, the tailbone, and even our pelvic region, those are the two areas that help us to feel grounded, connected, safe, rooted, secure, and creative. Very compromised right now. So the whole pelvic region needs your support, needs you to let go. Even if the postures feel uncomfortable, can you find that sense of contentment? That you know that this is good for your body, that you're doing something valuable for yourself, that you've taken the time this evening to give back. I hope that you have gratitude for yourself in all of this. Count yourself off for 6 to 8 more deep breaths, please. Brahmari breaths are really nice in this posture. Exhaling with a beautiful humming sound, the Brahmari bee sound. Last few breaths. Last big inhale. Sigh, exhale. As you're ready to transition, go slowly. Make your way either to tabletop or downward dog again, or maybe a child pose. Stretch out your legs. Maybe if you're in downward dog, lift a leg up, three-legged dog, stack your hip, bend your knee. Oh, I can feel that today. Lots of big stairs. We'll make our way onto our seat. And our next posture, you could use either a big cushion or some pillows or a couple of blocks if you have them. By the way, if you're at home practicing yoga and you have the chance to go out, I guess it's not exactly an essential errand, but I could help you with it if you need. Winners sells really reasonably priced yoga blocks. So if you'd like to get some blocks and you don't have them and you don't have a chance to go out, let me know. Be happy to run out and pick some up and drop them off at your door. But also you could get a chance to go yourself. I think they're still open, maybe. They're still open. You can go and get yourself some blocks there. So you can set your blocks up in a T shape if you're planning to use them. One will be for the back of your head, the other behind your heart, kind of between your shoulder blades. If you find this to be too intense, you can also use a cushion, and you'll set the cushion up and you'll lay on it so your head is on the cushion as well as your entire spine, but your hips are not on the cushion, so they're down on the mat. This is a supported fish pose, a big heart opener. So you can position yourself here if you're using the cushion, and you can lay down, make sure your head is touching it. You might need an extra cushion if you're tall. Knees can be bent, arms can be open. You can also take your feet together, knees out wide, and then you can use blocks or pillows or whatever you have to support yourself here in a Supta Baddha Konasana position with your legs. Arms can be open here. For some people, they might want to take cactus arms. It really helps to elevate the chest. If you're using the blocks and you know that you can support yourself in a higher position, then you can bring the blocks higher up. So take some time to settle yourself in. It does sometimes take a few moments to get comfortable here. It's also a very vulnerable position for the heart. So you want to make sure that you can sustain this position. If you're not used to this high setting of the blocks, then make it lower. Even if you just have a couple of your bedroom pillows, you can put them underneath your spine to help lift your chest up. A lot of feelings can come up in this posture for two reasons. One is because the hips are open and the hips can release a lot of emotional baggage, but also the heart is open and very vulnerable to be exposed upward like this. So allow yourself to be a little bit comfortable with the discomfort, knowing that this is to help you to release. How do we access this feeling of contentment? It's through gratitude. And gratitude and contentment rest here in Anahata Chakra, the heart. Breathe deeply. How expansive can you make your breath in this posture? Can you allow your shoulders to roll open even more? Can you allow the center of your heart to lift up? Can you even maybe find that pause at the top of your inhale and at the end of your exhale? That's exactly what this card was speaking to. Contentment is settling into the middle place between agony and bliss, where you can pause like the turnaround breath between inhalation and exhalation, pleasantly allowing things to be as they are. Find that pause in the turnaround of the breath, that very moment of stillness, of total expansiveness with the inhale and complete emptiness with the exhale. Count yourself down for 3 more deep breaths here. Sigh out your mouth, a really big sigh for the next couple of breaths. Last full breath in. Complete release, let go. Now you find a way to get yourself out of this pose that works for you. I prefer to roll to my side and nudge out the props behind me and just stay on my side. We will be making our way up to our seat, but stay there. Stay on your side for 3 to 4 breaths or whichever position you've decided. If you've immediately come up to your seat, then just stay. Take the next 5 breaths to transition to make your way to seated. Once you make your way up to seated, you can lean back into your hands. Again, you can windshield wiper your legs side to side. You're welcome to stay here, or you can take a reverse tabletop. Bring your feet in front of your knees, fingertips pointing toward your hips. Then stay here with your hips down, opening your chest. Might feel better for you to turn your fingertips to the sides or even slightly to the top right and left corner of your mat behind you. Or maybe lift your hips up. And as the hips lift up, parallel toward the mat, maybe let your head go back. One more breath here. Slowly coming back down. And we will come into a caterpillar pose. So if you have a bolster or cushion, you can slide it underneath your thighs. Try to sit yourself up nice and tall. You may not want the cushion. Maybe your legs are straight onto the mat. You'll lift your arms up to the sky and let your body lay over top of your thighs. Maybe you support your head with a block. Or maybe you allow the head to surrender at its own edge. Another option that you can do with your bolster or a big cushion, if you have one, or any kind of pillow, especially if it's a little bit like overstuffed, like it's quite full, you can bend it in the middle and put your forehead on it. Use it as a spring. For some people, you have the ability to lay down over your thighs with or without the bolster. Find your variation of caterpillar pose. A number of reasons why I really like this particular pose, but it accesses the whole back line of the body from around your heels. You can think of the skin sort of ending right at the base of your heel, all the way up the back of your legs, all the way over your hips, all the way up your spine, and it actually stops at your forehead. So as you bring your chin to your chest and keep your feet active, you are aiding in the release of the whole back line of your body. So let the chin tuck in, let the feet be active, even if your knees are slightly bent. Let your palms be open, receive. The back line of the body in yoga is our past. How can we find contentment and gratitude for this moment? We need to move forward from the past, where we might be stuck in past experiences and past hurts. You can release and let go of those things, and you can find what's amazing about this moment. And the more we live in the past or hope for the future, we're missing out all of the goodness of this present experience. Might be helpful to identify 3 things that you would like to release yourself from, that you would like to let go of, and use these next few minutes to consciously let them go. They could be words. The words could be simple words that represent some of the things you're letting go of. Could be hurt, could be pain, could be the names of people, could be places, times of your life. Could simply be the word letting go. And then come back to your personal and collective intention and let those take the place of whatever it is you just let go of. Please count yourself down for 6 to 8 more deep breaths. Okay, last few breaths here. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Take your last deep inhale. Full exhale. Use your hands to assist yourself to come all the way back up. Lean back into your hands, lift your chest, relax your shoulders, stay, or maybe reverse tabletop again, or windshield wiper. Whatever feels good for you. We'll have just a couple more poses before I lead you into a Yoga Nidra practice, the yogic sleep. So our next two poses will lead into the shape for Shavasana. So if you feel like you want to maybe put on something a little warmer or cozy, maybe you already have that, you don't need it. And then lay down onto your back, either bringing a block with you or a cushion if you want something a little softer for supported bridge pose. Laying down onto your back, take your time to get there. If you're using a block, it can be on any setting. If you want it to be really mellow, supported bridge, put it on the lowest setting. The next setting, I would say, would maybe be the maximum for today. I wouldn't suggest the top setting for yin practice. Open up your palms facing up. If you're using the bolster, this cushion is a bit big, but imagine I had maybe two of these underneath my hips. So just a nice light lift of the hips. Knees are bent, feet on the mat. If it feels good, you can place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly for a few deep breaths, and then let your arms release to the sides. So this is the beginning of a very gentle inversion with the head below the heart. And as you're breathing here, you think of the rest that you're giving your heart as it pumps blood more effortlessly toward your head. You're re-oxygenating your brain. That beautiful opening for the root chakra and Muladhara chakra and Svadhisthana, the two lower regions, the tailbone and the pelvic region, or sacrum. Both of these really compromised right now, so you might feel a lot of tightness and tension there. See if you can allow your hips to settle down and feel grounded and rooted. Such a beautiful, gentle, and restorative release for the heart. count yourself down here for 6 to 8 more deep breaths. And if it feels good, give your chin a little slight tuck in toward the chest. And activating the thyroid gland, you get a little bit more into the Vishuddha chakra, the throat chakra. Allowing ourselves to balance what it is that we say, what it is that we hear, our levels of communication. Our communication these days is so different now with all of these virtual modalities, so different than face-to-face interactions. You find contentment with that. Take your last 3 full rounds of breath. And from this position, lying on our back, on our block or pillow, we'll move into Viparita Karani. So you can keep the block there, but make sure it's on the lowest setting if you're using the block. And let your legs lift up and your arms lift up. And you're welcome to stay here. You can rotate your ankles and wrists a few times. A really nice stretch is to bring your right knee in toward the chest. And let your left leg extend down and take 5 deep breaths here. Maybe rotating ankles and wrists again. Maybe even letting your arms extend up. Then we'll switch. So you can come back to straight up and down, and then left knee in, right leg extends if you like. 5 deep breaths. If you want to release, rotating ankles and wrists, or just holding on. Allow yourself to come back to Viparita Karani. Take 1 more full round of breath there. And then allow your feet to come all the way back down into the earth and press down into them enough to lift your hips up and release that block. And then take the next minute or so to set yourself up for a perfect Shavasana. Just as we started, the big cushion or pillows can be underneath your thighs. Maybe a pillow behind your head, and maybe even a blanket over your body. Or you could look like this. I'm not sure what your most comfortable position is, but you find it. And then I will spend time leading you through Yoga Nidra. And then the rest of the time will be your time for rest. So getting yourself into a comfortable position. And start to drop your awareness into your body. And like a wave, on your inhale breath, can you travel all the way down to your feet on your inhale and all the way back up on your exhale. Just do that a few times. The inhale, drop in through the crown of your head, go all the way down to your feet. As you exhale, come all the way back up to the crown of the head. And see if you can go side to side. On your inhale breath, can you bring awareness all the way to the left? And then exhale all the way to the right. Try that again. Inhale all the way to the left. And exhale all the way to the right. And now go front to back. On your inhale, can you breathe into the front of your body, let it expand. As you exhale, draw it all the way to the back. Again, inhale all the way to the front. And exhale all the way to the back. And now let your whole awareness expand through your whole body all at once as you inhale. Soften your whole body all at once as you exhale. Find your breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And now bring your awareness all the way down to your left thumb. We'll start with our hands. And everywhere we move through the body, can you relax even more? Relax your left thumb. Relax your second finger, your third finger, your fourth finger, your fifth finger. Relax all of your fingers all at once. Relax the palm of your hand. Relax the back of your hand. Relax your wrist. Relax your whole left hand all at once. Relax your left forearm, elbow, upper arm, and shoulder. Relax your entire left arm all at once from your fingers all the way up to your shoulder. Now let the awareness move from the left side of your body over to the right, all the way to your right thumb. Relax your right thumb, your second finger, your third finger, your fourth finger, your fifth finger. Relax all of your fingers. Relax the palm of your hand. Relax the back of your hand. Relax your wrist. Relax your whole right hand. Relax your forearm. Relax your elbow. Relax your upper arm. Relax your shoulder. Relax your entire right arm from your fingers all the way to your shoulder. Take a moment from the left to the right. Feel your arms relaxing completely. Let them drop heavy down toward the mat, into the earth. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And now drop your awareness from the crown of your head all the way down to the bottom, to your feet, all the way to your left big toe. Relax your left big toe, your second toe, your third toe, your fourth toe, and your fifth toe. Relax all of your toes. Relax the sole of your foot. Relax the top of your foot. Relax your heel. Relax your ankle. Relax your whole left foot. Relax the lower leg. Relax your knee. Relax your upper leg. Relax your hip. Relax your entire left leg from your toes to your hip all at once. And now let the awareness travel again from the left to the right side of your body, all the way to your right big toe. Relax your right big toe, your second toe, your third toe, your fourth toe, and your fifth toe. Relax all of your toes. Relax the sole of your foot, the top of your foot, your heel, and your ankle. Relax your whole right foot. Relax your lower leg. Relax your knee. Relax your thigh. Relax your hip. Relax your entire right leg from your toes to your hip. And now moving from left to right, relaxing both legs all at once. And moving from top to bottom, relaxing your arms and your legs all at once. And now moving from the front to the back of the body. Bring your awareness to the front line of your body. Feel all of the parts of your body that are touching the air above you. Front of your legs, front of your torso, front of your neck, front of your face, front of your arms. Feel all of them relaxing. Take a deep breath in. Relax the whole front of your body. So much that your awareness goes all the way through to the back side. And now bring your awareness to the whole back side of your body, from the top to the bottom this time. The back of your head, the back of your neck, your upper back, mid back, lower back. Relax the back of your hips, the back of your legs, your heels. Relax the whole back of your body. Take a full breath in and relax your entire body all at once. Breathe in, feel buoyant and spacious from right to left, top to bottom, front to back. As you exhale, let everything soften in as if you could melt right into your mat, right into the earth. Stay here in this beautiful state of deep relaxation until you hear my voice again. Enjoy this Yoga Nidra followed by your Shavasana. Please continue to enjoy this restful space for as long as you like. see you all this week, 5:30 for Power or Hatha throughout the week. We'll be back on Friday night for Yin at 7:15. Thank you so much for all of your support. I love to read your comments and hear from you personally, so please keep in touch. Namaste.